Hey everybody, y'all ready to dive into some serious wanderlust? We're talking camper vans, cozy nights under the stars, and adventures that are just begging for a shared playlist and someone special to hold your hand. There's nothing quite like hitting the open road with your favorite travel buddy. It's all about sharing those picture-perfect sunsets, discovering hidden gems, and making memories that'll last a lifetime. And trust us, there's something extra special about experiencing all that from the cozy comfort of a camper van. So, buckle up, lovebirds, because we're about to take you on a virtual road trip to 10 of the most romantic camper van destinations around the globe. Get ready for breathtaking views, unforgettable experiences, and a whole lot of love in the air. First up, we're heading straight for the sunshine and good vibes of California. Picture this. You and your sweetheart cruising down Highway 1, the Pacific Ocean sprawled out beside you like a turquoise dream. The wind is in your hair, the salty air is in your lungs, and the only thing missing is the perfect playlist. Now pull over for a sec and tell me this view ain't something special. Those rugged cliffs, the crashing waves, the way the sun paints the sky in a million shades of pink and orange. It's enough to make your heart skip a beat. Carmel by the Sea is a must-see, with its fairy tale cottages and hidden courtyards. And if you're feeling fancy, head south to Santa Barbara for a taste of the good life. But the real magic happens when you find that perfect spot to park your van for the night. Imagine waking up to the sound of the waves crashing just outside your window, the smell of salty air filling your van. Next stop, we're trading in those California sunsets for the rolling hills and sparkling lakes of England's Lake District. This place is like something out of a storybook, with its quaint villages, ancient stone walls, and views that'll take your breath away. Imagine you and your love nestled in your cozy camper van, surrounded by nothing but the sounds of nature. The Lake District is known for its incredible hiking trails, so lace up your boots and get ready to explore. And after a long day of adventuring, treat yourselves to a hearty pub meal. One of the things that makes the Lake District so special is its rich literary history. And for a truly unforgettable experience, hop on a boat tour of Lake Windermere. Now, if you're looking for adventure with a side of laid-back vibes, pack your swimmers and head down under to Australia's Great Ocean Road. This legendary coastal drive is chock full of natural wonders, charming seaside towns, and enough wildlife to make you feel like you've stepped onto the set of National Geographic. Imagine cruising along this iconic highway, the wind in your hair, the sun on your face, and the soundtrack of the waves crashing against the rugged coastline. The star of the show along the Great Ocean Road is undoubtedly the 12 Apostles. Make sure you catch the sunset over these beauties. It's a real showstopper. There's plenty to keep you and your sweetheart entertained, from world-class surfing spots to gourmet food and wine experiences. And for a truly unforgettable experience, why not try a helicopter ride over the 12 Apostles? Ciao Bella, get ready to say I love you with an Italian accent as we roll into Tuscany, a region that practically invented romance. Picture this, you and your amore zipping through rolling hills covered in vineyards and olive groves, the scent of cypress trees filling the air, and the promise of delicious pasta and wine at every turn. Now, Tuscany is all about slow living, so park that camper van, grab a bottle of local Chianti, and settle in for some quality time with your sweetie. One of the best things about traveling by camper van in Tuscany is the freedom to explore at your own pace. And speaking of food, Tuscany is a foodie's paradise. For a truly romantic experience, book a hot air balloon ride over the Tuscan countryside. And as the sun sets on another magical day in Tuscany, find a cozy spot to park your camper van, pour yourselves a glass of wine, and watch the fireflies dance among the vineyards. Hold on to your toques, lovebirds, because we're heading north to the rugged beauty of Banff National Park in Alberta, Canada. This place is like a scene straight out of a postcard, with its towering mountains, turquoise glacial lakes, and forests teeming with wildlife. Now, Banff is a playground for outdoor enthusiasts, so pack your hiking boots, your sense of adventure, and maybe a can or two of bear spray, just in case. Lace up those boots and hit the trails, because there's no better way to experience the raw beauty of this place than by foot. But if you're looking for something a little more laid back, hop aboard the Banff gondola and soar to the top of Sulphur Mountain. And speaking of romance, Banff is home to some of the most luxurious spas in the world. One of the best things about visiting Banff in a camper van is the freedom to explore at your own pace. And for a truly unforgettable experience, book a wildlife tour and get up close and personal with some of Banff's furry residents. Bonjour from the lavender fields of Provence, France. Get ready to be swept off your feet by the charm and romance of this picturesque region. Imagine you and your chérie cruising through sun-drenched vineyards, past ancient Roman ruins and fields of lavender that stretch as far as the eye can see. Now, Provence is all about savoring the good life. One of the best things about exploring Provence by campervan is the freedom to discover hidden gems off the beaten path. And speaking of history, Provence is steeped in it. For a truly romantic experience, book a hot air balloon ride over the lavender fields. And as the day draws to a close, find a cozy bistro, order a delicious meal, and watch the world go by. Kia ora from Queenstown, New Zealand, the adventure capital of the world. Get ready for an adrenaline-pumping, heart-stopping, unforgettable adventure with your favorite travel buddy. Imagine yourselves surrounded by towering mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and endless opportunities for outdoor thrills. Now, Queenstown is not for the faint of heart. This is a place where you can bungee jump, skydive, whitewater raft, and canyon swing your way to a lifetime's worth of stories. But don't worry, Queenstown isn't all about extreme sports. One of the best things about Queenstown is that it's a year-round destination. And speaking of long, sunny days, Queenstown is known for its vibrant nightlife. Well, hey there, partners. Get ready to hit the open road and experience the ultimate American road trip on Route 66, the Mother Road. Imagine you and your main squeeze cruising in your trusty camper van, wind blowing through your hair, classic rock blasting on the radio, and the endless expanse of the American West stretching out before you. Now, Route 66 is all about nostalgia Americana and experiencing the heart and soul of America. One of the best things about Route 66 is that it's a choose-your-own-adventure kind of road trip. And speaking of quirky roadside attractions, Route 66 is chock full of them. And for a truly unforgettable experience, spend a night at a Route 66-themed motel. These vintage motels are like stepping back in time with their neon signs, retro furnishings, and classic Americana vibes. Get ready for a breathtaking adventure in the land of the midnight sun, Norway. Imagine you and your sweetheart surrounded by towering fjords, cascading waterfalls, and charming villages nestled along the water's edge. Now, Norway is a country that begs to be explored by road, and there's no better way to do it than in a camper van. One of the most magical things about Norway is the fjords. These deep, narrow inlets carved by glaciers are simply breathtaking, with their sheer cliffs, sparkling waters, and cascading waterfalls. And speaking of pristine waters, Norway is home to some of the freshest seafood in the world. For a truly unforgettable experience, chase the Northern Lights. And as you explore Norway, keep an eye out for trolls. Whether you believe in trolls or not, they're a fun part of Norwegian folklore and add to the country's charm. So, pack your bags, grab your sweetheart, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure in Norway, the land of fjords, fairy tales, and the Northern Lights. Get ready for an otherworldly adventure in Iceland, the land of fire and ice. Imagine you and your sweetheart driving along the iconic Ring Road, surrounded by glaciers, volcanoes, geothermal pools, and black sand beaches. Now, Iceland is a country that awakens the senses. One of the most romantic things about Iceland is the chance to soak in a geothermal pool. These naturally heated pools are scattered throughout the country and offer the perfect opportunity to relax, unwind, and connect with your loved one. And speaking of magic, Iceland is a country steeped in folklore and mythology. For a truly unforgettable experience, go glacier hiking. And as you drive along the Ring Road, be sure to stop at one of Iceland's many waterfalls. Take a moment to appreciate the power and majesty of nature, and don't forget to snap a few photos. So, pack your warmest clothes, your sense of adventure, and an open mind, and get ready for an unforgettable journey along Iceland's Ring Road, where love and adventure collide in the land of fire and ice. Well, folks, there you have it. 10 incredible destinations just waiting for you and your sweetheart to roll up in your trusty camper van. From the rugged beauty of the Pacific Coast Highway to the fairy tale landscapes of the Lake District, from the adventure-packed Queenstown to the romantic vineyards of Tuscany, There's a perfect camper van getaway out there for every couple. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your next romantic escape today. Dust off that camper van, grab your sweetheart, and hit the open road. Adventure awaits. And remember, the most important thing is to cherish the moments, big and small, that you share with your loved one. Life's a journey, and it's best traveled with someone special by your side. Happy trails!